I'm gonna burn your mom. That's HomieVulgaris.
Oh, we're back. We're old school.
back.
Holy shit.
Shaggy got his voice force femmed.
That's right.
No, Shaggy got.
Yeah, no.
Not sounding like RFK Jr. anymore.
Yeah.
I never noticed it. I always thought people were just being mean online when they would when they would send me DMs or they would like leave comments being like, "Your buddy sounds like Alex Jones, but had a smoking problem for 40 years, like eczema, like emphysema Alex Jones." And I was like, "Nah, you guys are being rude. You guys are being mean." And then Shaggy, the first day after his surgery,
Hi guys, I'm back.
yeah, hey, what's up? And I was like,
Oh gee guys, my voice is back. It's good as new.
I called him on the phone a couple days ago, and like I heard that voice for the first time for the first time, and I've heard it in I think 5 or 6 years.
It's been longer.
Like, because that was it has no, because like 5 or 6 years ago is when I was doing Homo-Vulgaris with him.
Yeah, but Shaggy had that voice when he started this podcast with us. He already was getting to that voice.
Yeah, he already was gravelly, but I'm saying when I was on Homo-Vulgaris.
Oh yeah.
Like the podcast before the podcast that was before this podcast.
This is the only podcast we've ever done.
Yeah,
that's true.
By the way,
Extremely
welcome back
complicated
to
history.
HomieVulgaris. I'm Ruben.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ivy.
The leader,
Big business Ivy.
The CEO of the
Cunt
podcast.
Smasher.
Yeah, I'm Ruben. the CEO.
1488.
Nope. Don't like that one. No, we're not back to Homo-Vulgaris, actually. I'm putting an extra 3 inches of vocal cord on Shocks. That's too close. We're out of that era.
I'm band user Honky Stomper 69.
Oh my god. Hey, talk about how much you hate low tax real quick.
I've been listening to HomieVulgaris for 8 years, and I thought I understood HomieVulgaris style humor being a kind of irony. It's actually a sign of prodromal schizophrenia. I used to say phrases like "pick up your toys" and "bedtime." Over. I'm paraphrasing something awful.
doing
Copy
bedtime,
paste.
like the nightmare.
No, you know something interesting that I've been doing, really mentally, just really making myself mentally ill as possible.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I've been listening to tons of I listen to all of the Crooked Media Podcast Network, which is the most lib shit you could possibly do.
Is that are you listening? Are you listening to the fucking Pod Johns again?
The Pod Johns have their own. They have their own media network called Crooked Media.
God damn it, Marcos! You said you were off the stuff.
I can't do it.
You said you were off the stuff. You're listening to the fucking Pod Johns again? Come on, man.
Well, to balance it out, I've been also listening to QAnon stuff.
Okay.
Which they're still going, and they're confused. They have no idea whose side to be on right now, along with Alex Jones, right? It's kind of crazy how much Alex Jones, like InfoWars and QAnon stuff, and like fucking like the what you call it guy, the QAnon what the fuck, the QAnon wizard? No, the QAnon wizard. Remember that guy? Or
Yeah.
I can't remember his name. The shaman, the QAnon shaman. He's on a bunch. He has
the tiny little guy in the wheelchair who started 8chan and helped start QAnon.
No, he has a bunch of like podcasts about. Anyways, listening to these guys, some of them are convinced that Jeffrey Epstein was like a white hat pedophile.
Yeah.
Where he was doing pedophilia for the deep state, but it was because he was forced to. He didn't really like little girls like that,
totally.
And then
I don't really like little girls. I do it for my job.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, low-key. And then some of them are like,
oh my god, my musical buddy really is back.
Some of them were just
Sing again. You guys are fucked. The show is ruined now.
Some of them are like, actually, it's not pedophilia, like it's hebephilia or hebephilia.
Okay, I mean, if we want to get into it, and I don't.
No, we don't. We don't want to get into it.
No,
we don't.
It's not.
I never want to get into it, but they're trying to essentially being like, who doesn't see 15-year-old girls as hot? That's what they're trying to do, which is the most psychotic. Like, what are you talking about? You're out of your mind. Like, literally, most of the population does not see. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're out of your fucking mind. If that's what you're. Anyways, there's like, that's what the QAnon guys are doing. Meanwhile, on the flip side of this, like a lot of the lib guys are every day are just like talking about, Donald Trump did this, and they're essentially explicitly naming the horrible things that like are coming out in these emails and like coming out, and they're just like, yeah, but we can't do anything about it because we believe in the law, because we believe because the laws,
I believe in the law.
the laws need to work, and in a lot of ways they're just the same exact. Unfortunately, I was. This is like
No,
I brought this up to Shaggy.
Think about this. Think
there's no
about
way to-
whatever you're about to say.
There's no way to talk about, because I talked to Shaggy about this, but I think Nick Fuentes is doing Nazi HomieVulgaris.
Are we gonna
No.
do this? All right.
No.
No.
Post-racial
We're not gonna get into it.
fascist.
No.
We're not gonna get
post-racial
into it.
har-
We're not gonna get
fascism-
into it.
Post-racial
But he's-
racism is the future.
Yeah,
Elon took a big
post-racial
step
racism.
towards it because now you can look at Twitter and see like all the like America First white savior accounts are coming from Bangladesh.
They're all from India and Bangladesh and
First
Thailand.
fucking
and-
good thing he's
But I
done to
could've
that
told-
website.
I could have told you that was the case though.
Well,
Like that's
people,
all.
it was largely
we all
suspected,
knew.
but now you can see it. Now, yeah, a lot of people thought so, but now there's proof.
For fucking Bronze Age pervert is based out of Japan.
Yeah, well, of course. Who you think an American could write like that? You're out of your mind, right? An American doesn't have understanding of culture like that. That's purely a Japanese. Only a Japanese guy who's into like gay poetry could write that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like real Mishima hours. Come on.
Also,
I'll
a
show you
number
some
of
gay
the like,
poetry.
I'm in has helped my family accounts are also coming from Saudi Arabia. It's a mess everywhere.
But I mean, like, anyone could have told you this, but in a much larger sense, like, I don't know. Can I be real with you?
No.
Why are you
my
asking?
For
Why
once, for
you're
once
asking?
in your life, don't
Stop being
be.
real. Yeah.
I thought you were imaginary.
my honest take is that all of the like all of the racist posting from other countries like Bangladesh, like posting like or like MAGA lover and all, like all those dudes being from other countries, to me is like third worldism. It's like based third worldism. They're selling the most truly pure like Western Occidental like product, which is racism, and they're selling it back to white people, and it's destroying them. Do you know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. They're incentivized.
Actually, they're selling it to a South African who's selling it to white people.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that they're the only people who have figured out the correct way to monetize racism are non-white people, which is the coolest thing I've ever. That's cool. I'm sorry, that's cool as hell. That's like it's I don't know.
It's very clever, but the game's over, and it's time for them to pick up their toys and go home.
It's true, but a good general never picks up his toys, no matter how big the battle. That's in Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Right?
That's
That-
not in the
this-
Sun
this-
Tzu, The Art of War.
There's a real misunderstanding of what Sun Tzu meant by that, the way you're promulgating it.
He said
He
that
wasn't asserting that a general is willful, but that the toys in disarray leave your enemy in disarray too. When they come and they see your toys everywhere, they might start picking up like, let's play with this ball. Ooh, look, a nice ball. Let's play. Ooh, big yellow Tonka truck. Let's.
Why is your
Dinosaurs.
Why is your toddler also Robin Williams? Why is your oh, let's play with the ball. Hey, oh, Tonka truck. Oh, like that's
That is
doing
how Robin Williams sounded.
That is
yeah.
you're doing.
My name is Robin Williams.
Yeah,
I'm
boo boo
sorry.
bee boo. I'm Robin Williams.
Hey, Aladdin, you want another wish?
Anyways, all right. This kind of gets us into.
Does anybody want a peanut?
No more rhyming. I mean it. And we're not gonna get into that. Anyways, fucking Tulsa King.
yeah.
I've been watching Tulsa King. Has anyone else here been watching Tulsa King?
No.
It sucks. It sucks in such a fun way. It's very much. It's like look like a chud, think like a woke. That's it's the entire show. It's incredible.
No, but I'm gonna watch it in exchange for you watching a musical with me. Even though you said you just watch a musical with me because I was going to the gym, but I guess there's a condition now. But okay.
Yeah, there's condition. We're gonna do both. I'll watch 2 musicals now. I'll keep my word on that.
As Emperor Palpatine once said.
But I've been watching this show,
That's true.
and like, so here's what happened. I'm watching the show, and the show's
Yeah.
very funny
Yeah?
because it's about a mob guy
Yeah.
who doesn't commit any crimes.
Wow.
He's like, I only got into this business for the good what the mob does. I don't. It's like bizarre. It doesn't
White
make
hat, white
yeah,
hat,
white hat
hat
mafioso. Yeah. It's really fucking. It doesn't make any.
So it's
sense.
like an American version of Yakuza, the video games.
Yes, it is kind of Yakuza coded. And then what's interesting about it is that like, so I'm watching it, and in it, it's very much like Sylvester Stallone sees himself
Sylvester
as
Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. He's Harry Sison, whatever. That guy. He shows up in the show, and he's like, it centers around him getting out of prison and dealing with the fallout of having been gone for like 25 years for something that he did, but he did He did for a good reason, right? And like, so he killed a guy, but he killed a guy to save him from burning alive. Right.
He was a white hat murderer.
Yeah. Yes.
You're describing it to me, and this show sounds like it has less moral ambiguity than Wicked.
The show is weird. It's like bizarre because like the morals are all over the place. Anyway, so he gets out of prison. He goes to like back to his mob boss, and like it's like I'm back, and they're like, yeah, he did his time. He needs a lot of respect. He owes respect, and he's like, yeah, you guys owe me respect. And they're like the new guy, because the old boss he's dying. It's his son now, and his son is a punk. And it sounds like, yeah, I'm going to show you all the respect you deserve. I need you to go to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
They're like, yeah, Tulsa. I was about to ask, like, so he's like the mafia don of Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, go to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and start setting up
the
shop.
Second biggest city in Oklahoma.
Well, they're just like, oh, what is like? He's like, why the fuck am I going to Tulsa? Like, what is the point? And then he's just like, you know, when they send people, he's like, when they used to send KGB agents to like Siberia, same difference, right? And he's just like, I get, yeah. So like he gets sent to the Siberia of the mob, which is Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then while he's out there, he like realizes he doesn't have to be the way that it used to be back in the old, like in New York, where you got to find real Italians and work with because there are none. So he creates like a hodgepodge, ragtag team of random, like he meets like a black guy who like who's never really committed crimes, isn't really a gangster, just a guy who drives, and then he makes him into a gangster.
Cool.
Then he meets this like,
I love corrupting the youth.
Yeah, he meets this like literally the only she is the embodied.
Are they like selling crack in inner cities to fund like a community?
No,
No.
He goes to do an extortion bid on a legal weed like shop. They're selling legal weed, and he goes in there and he's like, this is illegal, and they're like, nah, it's legal now in the state. And he goes, yeah, but the feds will come after you. And he's just like, literally, we've been owned and operating for like 25 years. What would the feds come in? He's like, what about all these robberies that are going on? And he's like, what robberies? And then he robs them. he goes like, well, now they're gonna have to come because a robbery was just committed. And then the guy was just like, okay, what do you want? And he's like, I want 10%, and then I want 10%, and I'll make sure that this shit never happens again. And that's how he starts his first business. Like and then from there it turns into him owning a bar, buying a bunch of land on an Indian reservation, starting a casino.
So his first business is he robs some stupid guys like right in front of them, and then he was like, "This is mine now."
Yeah, literally, yes. And then that guy, it turns out that guy is like some computer whiz, Silicon Valley guy named Bodie, who like was like, well, my heart was never in the game for weed anyways. I just want to look at computer all day. And then that guy can like hack everything. It's just
cool.
But he assembles a ragtag team of people, and their growth over the years or over like time as they continue working with him is very funny because they just become the inverse of what they started out as. Because like the first one is you find out like there's a woman who works at the weed shop, and she's like,
she's got pronouns.
She literally has a bone through her nose. She is like a shaved head, bone through her nose, like tattoos everywhere. And like
good for her,
gauges and stuff. And she like when she robs the place, she's like, I'm gonna leave because I'm being very triggered right now. And she leaves in the middle of the robbery, and like it's played up for laughs of like, look at liberal woman, typical liberal woman. And then towards the end of the season, she becomes like this trad wife, hair grown out in an inexplicable amount of time, wears a dress. Her dad used to be a cop, so she knows how to use guns, and she's like their weapons expert. And it's like,
sure, yeah, all that makes sense.
Yeah, and
all of that follows.
This whole time while this is happening, the name of the other thing too is that when Sylvester Stallone ran, I almost called him Steven Stallone. When Sylvester
Stevie Stalley.
when Sylvester
that
Stallone,
film director Sylvester Spielberg.
yeah, when Sylvester Stallone,
Wenceslas Stallone.
he ran his own.
Good King Wenceslas alone.
Hey, it's the piece of Steven out here.
when he ran his own crew, his nickname, his like Italian nickname was the General. They called him the General.
I'm sorry. I think I might have got myself too hard with good King Wenceslas alone.
Look at the snow. It's fine and crisp and even.
But he was called the General, and he's like a master tactician. But and like that's what he's so like. It's Sylvester Stallone talking about himself, and like in it, he talks about like a lot of the first season is him being like, I regret spending 25 years for people who didn't care about me. I should have cared about my family. Then the second season is like him being like, well, I can make up for that time now and make amends and not judge people and be better. And then this third season is like, well, I gotta do self-care. I gotta take care about me. I spent a lot of time.
I gotta take some time for me. I'm not taking enough time for me as the fucking mob boss gangster.
And like,
so then he does the phone dating mini game, and he helps the adult ladies
He's walking down the street, and there's a crying child on the street corner. It's like, my copy of my video game that I just bought got stolen by a punk teenager. So he chases down the punk teenager, and the punk teenager's like, oh, I needed a copy of this. They weren't selling anymore. I couldn't buy any. This is a really rare, fun game. And then, but the punk teenager got robbed by a yakuza. So you go and chase down the yakuza, and the yakuza's like, I'm sorry, I mean the gangster. This is an American version. The gangster's like, oh, I needed to steal this video game for my son. I couldn't find it in a store anywhere. And it turned out he just stole it from his son to give it to his son. And then nice happy music plays as they're redeemed or something.
A lot of this show is like, I imagine myself watching this show fucked up on opioids with a bad back after I just got home from like a 14-hour shift at like the dick sucking factory or something, and being like, dude, that shit's badass. That's because like a lot of it is just like, yeah, I drink whiskey.
I do self-care too.
Yeah, it's like I drink whiskey as self-care. I smoke cigars as self-care. Like it's that. It's funny. And like I think in season 2, or maybe it might have been season 2, he opens up a casino, and part of the
chick's wife darboed me.
part of the opening scene of the opening of the ceremony for the casino is Jelly Roll appears and sings a song about how he's been working all his life for nothing. And I'm like, well, first off, asshole, you're Jelly Roll. Like, you are one of the most famous guys right now. Like, yeah. You're like, who are you to be sad, asshole? You make almost.
Marcus, do you think Johnny Cash actually shot that guy in Reno?
Yeah, for sure he did. Yeah,
for sure.
In Reno, just to watch him die. Why would he say it if he
just
didn't
to watch him die?
Yeah.
Why would he lie, dude?
Yeah.
Why would he fucking lie like that?
Why would he lie about that, dude?
Yeah.
No, but it's just like, it's very funny. It's very funny. The show itself is very revealing. And then I found out through an AARP article that I read, because my mom gets that shit. That he writes.
Marcos admits he's old live on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm an 85-year-old guy.
He's a senior. He's a 35-year-old senior citizen.
I'm a 35-year-old senior citizen. But I'm also a 35-year-old minor at the same time.
Excellent. Yeah. The ultimate of contradictions.
So he writes, directs, produces, and like stars in this show. He talks about it, all the creative decisions go through him. The writer's room doesn't really exist. It's him and 2 other people, and those 2 other people have been writing with him for years. So he's like, literally, it's just an echo box for his like most for all of his desires.
It's his Phantom Menace.
Yeah, yes, and like, what's shocking?
Cool.
What's shocking about it is that, like, as much as it sucks, there's a lot of like rawness. Where you're like, look, and this is the thing about Sylvester Stallone. Sylvester Stallone sucks. He's like got really shitty politics. He's a hardcore Republican. He's a dickhead.
Was he the guy that moved to Russia to avoid
No,
sex crimes, or am I
No,
thinking of Steven
that's
Seagal?
Seagal.
That's Steven
Okay,
Seagal.
that's the
Stallone, I
other
think, is like-
SS initial guy.
Yeah.
No, Stallone's like a Republican, but he's like a hey, don't tax my money Republican.
Yeah,
I like.
he's
Yeah,
well, he's
okay.
kind of like, hey, I don't
Don't
care
tax
if you're
me.
black, pay your
Don't
taxes.
tax
That's
me.
his like that's literally his mentality about it, right? And like, I would never let the government give me welfare because I don't let anybody care about me. I care about myself. Self care. Right? It's like that's his mentality. It's an old school
Someone's trying to
Republican.
love bomb me with all these checks, but I'm not gonna let him die.
Yeah. he's very much, but like his art, he's a painter too. He's an artist. And me and Shaggy touched on this a little bit. If you ever get a chance to look at Sylvester Stallone's painting, it's really good. It's like shockingly good.
It's also
shocking.
interesting because he's very interested in boxers in the male form, but it does not come across as gay.
It's gay. It's not gay at all. It's very aesthetic. It's power. It's about strength. It's very interesting. His gaze is interesting. The things that he looks at are interesting, and that even comes across in his like cinematography and directing in this stupid ass show about like where essentially it's if you gave a guy a blank check to be like, hey, write a fanfic about yourself. Right? And then film it, and then I'm watching it, and it's not bad. I'm like, this is fucked up. This is fucked up that it's good sometimes. It's like it shouldn't be good. It shouldn't be.
He's been in the industry for like 50 years. It'd be weird if he hadn't learned how to make something good by then.
Yeah, but
He's
I
been
don't- I
directed
don't-
by some of the fucking best directors in the world across every.
This
He's
is
paying
one of-
attention. He knows how it works.
This is one of those things where like one of the most shocking things that I try to explain to people is that like who's the other racist, extremely racist guy that sucks? He's bad.
The other
Obama.
Come on,
Obama. Oh yeah, Obama.
Obama.
No,
getting a haircut.
who is he's in Dragged Across Concrete.
I
You
still
know
think
what
of
I'm
that
talking about?
Obama getting a
Mel
haircut
Gibson.
video all
Don't
the
compare
time.
Stallone to Mel Gibson. Look,
They're two different. No, I know they're two different, but Mel Gibson sucks for a lot of
it's like an actual bad.
Yeah, Mel Gibson is
Don't
actually
tax me, man. I made a lot of money. I don't want to.
Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson, I think, is legitimately the most racist man
Mel
alive.
Gibson posts from Israel even when he's at home.
Are you sure? Are you sure he's the most racist man alive?
No,
I
he's
do-
not. But
no, I
he's
do-
like
no, I
the most
genuinely
racist celebrity.
I genuinely
Okay.
believe. No, I genuinely believe he is the most racist man alive. I don't know if you've ever read the
No.
deposition
I don't
of
know
what
why
he
I
said
he's
in his
post from
during
Israel.
his
He's
divorce.
extremely
I read it.
anti-Semitic.
I
What about he hopes his ex-wife gets raped by a pack? That
A
one
pack.
apparently.
The pack.
That one turned out to be fake, actually.
Dude, no, dude, it was in
He
a deposition. No, I don't believe you. I don't trust your sources
You're
on
getting
that.
you're getting stuff mixed up because
I'm sorry. I don't trust your dad. I don't trust your
No,
dad's
listen.
journalistic integrity here.
I
I'm
wasn't.
sorry.
I was trying to disprove. I'm interested in Mel Gibson because my dad's a Mel Gibson defender, so I'm usually excited to learn anything bad about Mel Gibson. I don't care for Mel, but he is a really talented actor and director too. Like,
I'm not. His acting is good, yeah. But what I'm trying to say is like
really
only
good
the most
Dragged Across-
racist
Everybody
man.
should watch Dragged Across Concrete.
Only
That's
the
a really
most
good
racist
movie.
man alive could ever have the understanding and like kind of like delicacy of understanding to make Apocalypto. A
Yeah, Mel
movie-
Gibson is the prime example of you are so good at doing the accent, you're now back to being racist.
No.
Yeah,
Mm.
because like
You know, you
Apocalypto-
understand
Blacks.
so
He's
much
got-
of the culture, and you're doing it so much and so easily, willy-nilly, that you are now racist
Yeah,
again.
Apocalypto is a movie about the indigenous people of Mexico, of like what turned into Mexico.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
And, like,
it's like Aztec Mayan times.
Yeah, but it's
I'm
like-
pretty
He's not.
sure it's-
He's not racist against
I
them.
think it's about the. I think it's about.
Well,
the
hey, it's
Mayans.
fine to be racist against
Yeah,
the
it's
Spanish in that
Mayans-
case.
it's
It's
Mayans.
Mayans getting abducted
By
to Aztec area.
yes, or maybe flip that, or not Aztecs. They're like some type of indigenous.
I couldn't understand
Some
a fucking word they were
vaguely
saying.
indigenous
honestly.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, some
It's
indigenous
not
people
Aztecs, it's
coming up against like brushing up against like a civilization that is more barbarous than they are, and like it's a very interesting look at that time because then while that's happening at the very end of the movie, you see the Spanish coming over, and it's like it's like foreshadowing that like the barbarism of society, of like civilization comes, it always has a bigger brother. Do you know what I'm saying? There's always like a more intense version, and like only a racist can think that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very good insight that I like think is smart, and I think it's intelligent. But the only guy who could have ever had that thought, unfortunately, is Mel Gibson. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I unfortunately really like that movie.
yeah, it's a great, it's a fucking
He's a
great
really good
movie.
director. He's really. I mean, I don't like The Passion of the Christ. It's a really
I've never
well
seen
directed
it.
movie, and I do love his whole like. Well, what if we just filmed it in revised talking dead languages? Huh? It'll make it feel more.
Well,
such
I
a
do-
crazy move.
I
to,
do like his depiction of the devil in that. I will admit that I do like the depiction of as being like a child, of being like an elderly child, like an elderly.
Oh, that was
and
just the thing the devil was holding. The devil was the David Bowie looking lady.
Oh, I didn't know. I just noticed that. I thought it was the elderly child that was supposed to be the devil. But I'm just like, I still think the imagery and the iconography behind all of that is actually really interesting. But Mel Gibson does suck. He is probably one of the worst to ever do it, right? He is one of the most racist men alive, and it's like, it's interesting to me. I don't know, watching Tulsa King and seeing all this stupid shit has really been having me really think about art in a way where like the art is kind of like the artistry of someone, not separating, like people used to say that separate the art from the artist thing, and I think that you don't need to. I think you need to understand the art in context with the artist. Do you get what I'm saying?
No,
Like, or whatever, fuck you then, Ruben. Like another really problematic thing that I've been problematic musician that I've been listening to has been Crystal Castles, who after you know.
I know about that.
Okay, yeah, everyone does. Literally everyone our age knows about
He's-
what happened.
Yeah, but why don't you tell
sex
it for
abuser.
our younger listeners?
He's a rapist, I think. He's like straight
A
up.
sex rapist.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
he's a
You don't have to
graper.
say sex rapist because
I know, but I like to.
God damn it! I'm trying to.
As
to be
opposed to what other kind of rapist?
That's what I'm
The
saying. You know,
rapist of the earth, like the
Stop.
land
Oh, I
developers,
see,
the
I
bulldoze
see.
of the
I-
rainforest.
I'm trying.
I
I'm
see.
literally.
guys like
I'm
John
literally
Hammond
trying to
and
be delicate and
the
handle
guys
this.
who wanted to build
I'm
a
trying-
community center, and the three ninjas had to stop them.
Trying
Three ninjas.
Remember the three ninjas?
Stop it. We're not doing nostalgia on this podcast.
They
We're
had
not
to
doing that.
knuckle
We're
up.
Not, we're not. We're not. Hey, you guys remember? Hey, you guys remember this thing from the 90s? Remember Shazam?
Remember?
Do you remember? Yeah. Do you remember?
Remember?
Static Shock? Do you remember 2000?
Static Shock was from the early 2000s.
Do you remember
remember.
2004?
They've done that character dirty.
Do you remember 2004 Toonami lineup? Do you remember?
Remember?
Yeah. Do you remember Dexter's Lab?
Chewbacca?
Do you remember coming home after school and
remember
watching
the
Dexter's Lab
Wookiees?
and it sounding like Shaggy's new voice? The dad from Dexter's Lab sounding exactly like Shaggy's new voice.
Damn, dude.
Do you remember that? You guys remember? Anyways, no,
I
I'm
know
trying to
it was,
handle this
Maurice
delicately.
LaMarche song.
Do you
I'm
remember
trying-
when
I'm trying to
Bin
handle
Laden
this
didn't blow up the
delicately.
project?
Hey, it's 1985. What happened to you? We miss you. You belong in 1985. Brought to
Shaggy.
you by AI.
Shaggy, our
Brought to you
audience-
by AI.
Yeah, Shaggy, our audience is born. It was born around the 2000s. Let's be honest here. Let's be real.
I
here.
know. I know. Our audience are little children, babies who haven't seen good movies.
That's
and
why
don't
they
know
love
good bands.
That's why they love when we tell them to pick up their toys. They love that shit. They love that
It's
shit.
us, your podcast moms and dads.
Yeah,
I'd
your
be
pod,
surprised if
your pod
I'd be
uncles
surprised
and
if
aunties.
any of you little jits have actually played fucking Pac-Man or like any Atari game.
Isn't that
You're doing
Andy
that. You're
Slayer?
doing that. Was that guy Machino Dorito the TikTok where he's like, you're stuck with your uncle for like
yeah,
10
yeah.
minutes, and he's like, I bet you don't know shit about this.
Talking about
It's just Halo.
Spider-Man.
It's- yeah,
you mean
it's
Tobey Maguire,
Toby
right?
Maguire, right?
Pizza time.
Yeah.
What's this Eggman stuff? Dr.
Well, you know,
Robotnik
Marcos,
and
what I have to say about of all the things is like whatever. That's like your opinion, dude.
Fuck you, dude.
Excellent. Classic response.
I can't even counter
We're
that.
back.
You
Do
can't
what-
even.
do what now?
I can't even. What are you talking about? What is this?
Little ass in the chair.
I'm not looking forward to having you over for Thanksgiving. If I'm being honest with you. I'm actually dreading it. I'm dreading having you and your rude ass girlfriend
Yeah,
over.
Don was driving too.
Yeah, I know. You guys are gonna be fucking mean as hell to me. And like Ruben's probably gonna get shit faced drunk and kick me in the shins like he did the last time he spent the night at my house. He just started kicking me in the shins because I was too
playing
good.
Smash, and Marcos has made the mistake of playing Smash with me while I've been drinking. And
That's the only way to play Smash, though.
Playing any fighting game with me when I'm drunk makes me extremely competitive and also I was like belligerently competitive.
He was
drunk. You're like talking like mad
pussy.
shit, like yeah.
It's like, fight me again, pussy. And then he was like, I'm going to bed. And I started like kicking him in the shins.
He started
all the way to his room.
Yeah, he kicked me in my shins while I was walking into my room, like backwards. I had to walk backwards to keep him from trying to fucking punch me while he's kicking me in the shins. And I was like, dude, I will actually beat your ass. Please stop it. Please don't do this. I will kick the shit out of you. Please stop. And
I'm pretty sure the whole time I was just like, do it, pussy. Fight me, pussy.
Yeah, he was like, do it, pussy. Do it, pussy.
I was like, kick my ass and smash. Fight me, bitch. I lost like 10 games in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the classic right there. That's the classic. Get drunk as shit, absolutely eat shit and smash, and then constantly be like, "Run that back, yo, run that back."
What's the other game I'm shockingly good at was that stick fighter game.
Dude, that game was fucking awful. I hated that game.
Yeah, Ruben hates it because I'm good at it.
I was really bad at it.
I'm crazy good. I'm good at like what are those called? Like physics.
Being
fighters.
gay.
Yeah,
like
fucking... He's actually not very good at being gay.
That's right.
What's up?
Damn, got his
He tries a lot. He has had so much practice, and he still hasn't got the hang of it.
Can I be real with you? I tried to have a conversation. I'm glad you're here, Ivy, because maybe you could talk some sense to these dickheads. I was trying to have
I could talk some sense in it. Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to have a conversation about it's weird. Bisexuality is very strange. Right.
Okay.
It's strange.
Everybody knows this. We pick on you.
Yeah, I know. Yes, it's strange. It's strange, especially for a man. It's very weird.
Okay.
I exist.
I don't know how to speak from that because I'm not a man, but okay.
I know that. Listen, I'm aware of that. I'm just saying. Like,
Okay. I'm just saying.
Delicacy. Maybe you'll handle this with delicacy, where these two were like, "Shut up, you're fucking gay, fool." Like, which is what they were essentially doing, right?
Okay.
I was trying to say that bisexuality is mad weird because in some people's minds you exist purely as a gay man, and in other people's minds you exist purely as a straight man. And there's hardly ever any time or space that you ever meet somebody and they recognize you as being neither of those things, as being just bisexual. It's very rare that you ever meet anyone that can recognize you as like, nah, you like both. It makes sense that you like both. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like everywhere that I am fighting, either Marcos is gay and only likes dick and sucking guys off and kisses dudes, which is sure, it's funny to say that stuff, but it's disingenuous. Versus like, no, Marcos is actually trad and he loves pussy, dude. He fucking loves pussy and girls, and, you know what I'm saying? And like, to live in this world where neither of those things are true, but they're both true at the same time is tough. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I get what you're saying.
Either you're bisexual because you like dicks, or you're bisexual because you like holes. That's what he's trying to say.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
That's not even what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You're either a straight bi guy or a gay bi guy.
No, I like both. I literally like both. I'm like verse. Right?
I'm
like,
not saying you fucking dork. I'm talking about you, the general person. What?
No, not the you, the other you.
The other you.
The us
dude.
you.
Me you.
Me.
I know who I am.
I'm a dude playing a dude who's being bisexual with other dudes.
Disguised as a straight dude. I mean, a gay dude. Well, I don't know.
But like, it's tough because like no one can see you. No one can understand where you're coming from. Like,
my question is, why do you give a fuck if people understand where you're coming from?
Because
when it's about your sexuality and your private life, it's like,
it's not about that. It's about the because people treat me differently. It's about preconceived notions about.
Well, that's like your fucking opinion, dude.
Look,
It's not because people can't. I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, when I'm in spaces with gay people, with like around people that are like gay, just gay. They just like they're
not bi. They're just gay.
Yeah, their identity is gay. They have like this identity about them, this queerness about them.
Flamboyant gay people that are very outwardly gay.
Yeah, and they recognize me as like, Marcus is like a pretender. He's like fake. He's not like us. He's outside of what we're doing. He's not.
Okay,
like
well, listen. Can I actually shed some light on this and the reasoning behind this? Actually,
yeah,
it's just because cis gays are evil.
No, listen, you're not wrong there. Hey, you're not wrong there.
That's not the white ones especially, but like, no, this is a phenomenon that's like this is because cis gays are evil.
Yeah, no,
I was gonna say to me, I'm used to dealing with people not recognizing who I am or how I view myself, expecting that, because my entire life I've always been in the limbo of like not Mexican enough to be Mexican, not white enough to be white.
Well, I'm also
so to
I'm
me
there
like
too.
it's the same fucking thing. Not gay enough to be gay, not straight enough to be straight. So
the only people who fuck with me are Chinese people and black people. Those are the only people.
And
Mexican people.
Don't forget about Ivy.
Well, I said Chinese people, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I graduated. Nice.
I said
I'm not
Chinese
saying
people.
all
Oh shit!
Upgrade.
Yeah.
I missed my degree, man. They must have mailed it to me and I missed it. Shit.
I also know what you're talking about too, because I don't feel that. I don't feel, dude, around you, I don't feel Mexican at all. You make me feel like a straight up white boy. You make me feel like Hamwich, and right. You make me feel white as fuck, right?
I do tend to think of Ruben was a lot more Mexican than Marcos.
Yeah,
I just see Marcos as like more like the hood Mexican fools I knew growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Honestly,
to me that's
more
more
like
Mexican.
White juggalos that I grew up with are kind of like wiggers.
Yeah,
Honestly,
no.
You're like a wigger POC.
The thing to me is like Marcos also looks more Mexican. Marcos looks more Mexican, and people recognize him as Mexican first.
Yeah,
you know I'm right. I don't know why.
People see me and think I'm white immediately.
Yeah, you look French. You look French. You look French or Italian.
You look whiter, but you feel more Mexican.
That's fine, but that plays into what I'm talking about. Like, when I tell people I'm Mexican, they're like, "No, you're not." I'm like, "Why the fuck would I lie?"
Yeah, why would I lie about it? It's just like it's the same when people are like walk up to me and speak Spanish, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish.
Exactly. No one ever walks up to me and speaks Spanish, and then I speak Spanish to them, and they're like,
and they're shocked.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I've seen people like literally being like, come up to me speaking Spanish, and then and then Ruben will answer them, and then they'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? what the fuck is this, dude? Right? Like really looking at it like, what the fuck, dude? Because speak Spanish, and I understand it, but I can't speak it back. I don't have the vocabulary to speak it back. So like,
that takes time.
There's this feeling
that just comes with practice. You can just practice.
But there's this
I have the same problem.
There's this feeling of being outside of stuff, and like, for me,
I mean, if you're out of doors, like outside of your house, you're gonna have that feeling, man.
I mean, like outside of
camping, you don't got a roof over your head.
I think that's called camping.
I mean, like outside of. Like, dude, shut the
See, if you were
Ruben's
here,
Ruben's been such a bad influence on me now, just because there's two of us now. It's fully converted me over to just sabotaging.
We would have figured out a way to do a very deep, in-depth conversation about philosophically what it means to be bisexually Mexican.
It would not be nearly as entertaining,
but it wouldn't be as fun.
I was talking about East this morning because she was like, "What do you like more, when it's like you Ivy Marcos or you Shaggy Marcos?" And I'm like, I don't know, because when it's me, Ivy, Marcos, like, it's really funny, but I feel like we're just like, we're fucking around too much. And when it's like Shaggy, Marcos, and me, I'm like, it's also very funny, unhinged, but I'm also falling asleep. I'm like, I cannot keep my eyes open sometimes. I'm like, fuck, so many big words. I don't know what we're talking about.
I like it when it's me, Ruben, and Marcos, because we kind of gang up on Marcos.
I mean, I feel like we do that regardless.
Yeah, no matter what happens, I'm gonna get fucking bullied every episode.
It's just me. It's my fault. I'm just like over here planting seeds in the conversation.
Like, when it's everybody here, it's like the Royal Rat
They're
Patrol.
seeds of humor, though. They're seeds of comedy.
It's like the Royal Rat Patrol. It's just you and me. We're like Ornstein and Smoke against Marcos.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So
Epstein, yeah. Speaking of
Epstein,
let's get into it.
Yeah. No, I just
All right, so the QAnon guys are saying he's a white hat pedophile or
Do you
something,
think
my
right?
bad guys
do you think my man's
Dude,
got
they're
drip in
saying that
heaven?
they're saying that
No,
the scale
he's
of
not in
pussy
heaven.
seems
First
violent.
off,
What are you talking? What do you mean?
man is burning in the fires down below.
have you
What,
guys
think
heard
he's
that
wearing
song
like
where
a
that
sick
guy
ass coat or what?
where that guy, you know, the other thing too is that I can't get over the fact that listen, everyone is photoshopping photos like faces of Charlie Kirk on like dudes and stuff, on like rappers, like Atlanta rappers and stuff.
Charlie
And-
Kirk,
yeah, and
we
it's-
can- oh god, that's one of my two favorite memes right now.
It's very funny, but there's
Did you
something
see the Steven Universe edit?
I
haven't
ain't seeing
seen-
shit.
I haven't seen the Steven Universe.
Oh,
edit.
it is one of the worst things I've ever fucking
Do
seen.
you
But-
think? Do you
but-
think that Jeffrey Epstein got to hell, and Satan was like, "Oh man, they let you wear those Balenciagas in the jail? That's crazy."
Hold on.
Do you
Please,
think
let me-
Jeffrey's Epstein's head just did that?
his head didn't do anything? He got
Yeah, it did.
No, he-
popped
she-
off his
just
body.
did
That's
that.
how he
Do you
died.
think? Do you think
Just went-
Jeffrey's Epstein was on the list?
what are you talking?
Do you think his
It'd be
Epstein
very
was
funny.
on there?
It would be very funny if they released the Epstein files and it was just like Jeffrey Epstein did it all by himself. Like that's it's just,
One page.
yeah, it's just like it's one page and he did that shit by himself, and we don't know what you're
More or
talking
less
about.
what, like,
Yeah, that's
either
what it's
the
gonna
FBI or
be.
the DOJ was saying at one
Yeah.
point. There's
Yeah.
a lot of different stuff.
They
just
released the files, and it's just the script to Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Ever
All my
since I
life,
was a kid, I always
ever-
wanted to be a gangster.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a pedophile.
Ah, oh no! Oh no!
Anyways, the fuck was I
You see
talking about?
this?
We were talking about
Baby
Epstein.
oil.
We're talking
Yeah,
about
he
the
gets to
we're
me.
talking about the
Had it since I
QAnon
was
people
10.
thinking he's a white hat pedophile.
Yeah, but I can't remember where I was gonna go with. Oh, the Charlie Kirk stuff. I've been seeing Charlie Kirk's face photoshopped everywhere, and it's very funny to me. And then it started.
cool.
It started not being funny to me, because now I've been seeing them Photoshop Charlie Kirk's face on girls, on sexy
Oh.
girls.
I've
And
not
it's
seen
make-
that. I
and
don't
it's-
like it.
Yeah, it's been making me feel things that I don't know how to really quite understand.
No.
I don't know about
There's
this.
one.
No.
There's one in particular that I sent Shoggy that I got kicked from a group chat. I think Ivy, you actually saw that.
I
Get
actually
the
had a
stop
moment
button
where I was
ready.
like,
you saw.
I don't
You,
think I responded
you
to
saw
but
that.
I
You
think I
saw
was
that
like,
photo, right? You saw that
Yeah,
photo.
where he's like bent.
Yeah.
like-
No, I'm
like-
talking to
like
Ivy.
a-
All
Ivy.
right, it's
pretzel?
ready. It's ready.
Ivy
It's
seen
ready.
that photo where it's Charlie Kirk bent like a pretzel and staring lovingly upwards into.
Here, let me just pull
Stop! And,
I'm just hitting that for my own satisfaction.
thing
Nobody else
about-
knows what
the
you're
thing
talking about. I
that-
don't
that's-
think, but
the thing about that really stop it,
God.
stop it, stop it.
Jesus Christ.
That was what Marco sent me. I was like,
The underwear. The underwear. in
you
this
said you got
shot.
kicked out of a group chat.
I got kicked out of a group
That's-
chat for that one. I got a temporary ban from a group chat for sending that.
which one?
Not any of the miniors that you're in.
Oh, okay.
One of the racist ones.
Charlie
you know.
Oh, okay,
No,
it's one of the ones I don't fucking give a shit about.
It's one
Then
of the-
okay.
It's one of the Telegram group chats that I keep downloading Telegram and deleting it like I it's-
Gartha sex tourist fucking group chat.
Yeah, I'm
They're
gonna
like-
delete Concept Country. I'm gonna leave that group.
yeah, you should. You're
Okay.
not, you're not. Yeah, it's fine. It makes
I don't
sense.
know.
Yeah,
why
you don't
I'm
even know what the fuck is going on in there.
Well, it was supposed to be that we were doing art projects and shit, but then they're not.
Nah,
Kinda,
we're
so-
still doing art projects.
only
We
thing
just-
Yeah,
I did
we're
was-
doing art projects.
I was in the only thing I've said in there was I was in the group chat for like 4 months, 5 months, and then like one night at like 10 p.m. I just went in there and I was like, "Y'all never shut the fuck up, huh?"
was pretty good though.
yeah, it was pretty funny. I think though that like I don't know if you, to the homies that don't know, we have a Substack. We're re-releasing stuff on that Substack called Xeno Transmissions. We're revamping it. There's a story right now written by somewhere called The Story of Big As. If you haven't had a chance to read it, you should read it. Our Substack, we're going to start releasing at least once a month or maybe twice a month, depending on how much we can do. Short stories that we're calling schizofiction, where it's just us trying to just tell the craziest shit, just insane stories. But yeah, there's some stuff coming out. right now. Go read the story of Big Ass. It's on Xenotransmissions. I'll leave a link in the description of this so you can get to it. But subscribe. It's a good 20-minute read. It's extremely funny. It's about a guy shitting himself and finding purity on the way to Vibe Camp. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful story about a man shitting himself because two kids doing kickflips called him a pussy. It's beautiful. It's a coming of age story. Yeah, it really is.
Dino King is a coming of age story too.
It's an aging of cum story.
It's an aging of cum story. It's a story about cum getting old.
No, that's the story of Rainbow Dash.
It's an aging of cum story. It's a story about a bucket full of cum.
It would be very
Sat
funny.
outside.
It would be very funny to start marketing shit as aged in cum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These cigars were aged in cum.
Skim
That would be
cheese,
very
100%
funny.
Aged in cum.
Yeah.
That would be very funny. I'm
Hey,
saying that
do you
without a
remember when
hint of
people-
irony.
Do you remember when people were selling
Nope.
unvaccinated cum online? Do you remember that?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. It was a good grift, I think. Because how do you prove that the cum is unvaccinated?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right? You just
I don't
start
know.
selling-
What are they selling it in the Jurassic Park Barbasol can?
No, there's literally it was people busting in little thimbles and mailing it out in cold packs to
I'm gonna need
women.
a coffee mug to do that one.
Yeah. I need a coffee mug's worth. But to women who wanted to have babies people who were COVID free and never vaccinated. And that was the holy grail of cum for a little bit. And then I remember all the people who were selling that stuff. I remember there was a bit of a, what are those called? A bit of a scandal
renaissance?
around it because
Okay.
the people who were selling it, they were all white guys, and then one dude, a conservative black man on Twitter, was like, "I'm also selling my cum that's I'm not vaccinated and I never had COVID." And then he started posting, "Hey, so nobody has hit me up about this."
Oh,
I could
fascinating.
have told you why. You're selling to the wrong market, dog. You.
I don't think there's a market.
Yeah, well.
I don't think there's a market because
There
it's
is-
kind of like racist white women that was the
There
market
is
in the
a
first
market
place.
for everything.
You gotta market
There
it
is.
as stud cum. You want your baby to be big and strong. You
Stud
gotta
cum.
go
You,
stud
you
cum.
market that to men, not to women.
Yeah, Being big and buff really is just for men. You know
This
what I'm saying?
sperm is so strong
male
it'll
gaze.
impregnate your
I've been
butthole.
watching.
You a man looking for stud cum, you'll get pregnant with this shit.
Have you seen that it's? I've been sharing them in the Discord, but it's the Diamond Gym stuff. Have you been watching that?
No.
So there's a gym in New York. It might be New York or Philly.
See the guy who dresses well and he walks by is like, good girls go to heaven, bad girls go to my house, and he
No,
just
what?
walks past.
No, what the?
Is that just a different Italian I'm watching on?
I think that
Instagram?
is just a perv
I
Italian
don't
that
even know
you're
if
finding
was
that you're.
Italian,
I
dude.
watch so much stuff on Instagram. My current favorite meme is actually the screaming green pepper, where it's just a green bell pepper, and it'll just be in scenes. They'll be like, ah, ah, ah! It's
That's cool, man. I'm so glad Annoying Orange is back.
Do you know Annoying
That's
Orange
sick,
is a girl
dude.
now? Did you know that?
No,
What?
Annoying Orange.
I don't
transitioned
think
to a
about
girl.
I don't think about the Annoying Orange. No.
Put a
You don't think
girl
about that?
on.
Put a girl on. Now, Annoying Orange is cool because Annoying Orange, they recently shared a photo of 25. I think they've been making it for 15 years or 20 years, so a stupid long time, and they were just
Wait,
were
they're still doing it?
yes.
What the fuck?
And they recently released a photo of themselves making the stuff, and they're a girl now, and they're like, wait, yo, you transitioned? And they're like, yeah, but it's not a big deal. I'm just an orange on the internet. And that's that's the most that's the only response that you need. Yeah, sure. All right, cool. Sick. Hell yeah. But I mean this just goes to show you that I've been trying to explain to people that trans art, there's a feel to it. There's a vibe to it. Do you know what I'm saying? When trans women make art, you can feel it. Because
Do you feel
watching-
that vibe here from HomieVulgaris? This is 25% of the vibe. Sign
more
your
than
surveys.
25% of the
Fill out
vibe.
your
They might
surveys
say that
now.
by 85% of the audience.
It's not. It's more than 25% of the vibe. It's definitely 90% of the vibe. I would say. Right, Shaggy probably will never transition, but it would save her, and I'm transitioning.
I need to be saved.
And he got his voice force femmed. So like, you know what I'm saying? He had the and
That's what I'm saying. You know, instead of doing all these like, ooh, I watched a YouTube tutorial from somebody. Just go get surgery, man. Just
go
get,
get
have them laser your throat.
have laser your shit off.
Develop a lesion first, though.
Yeah, you do need a medical reason for it to be in there for sure.
First, get your voice really fucked up, then fix it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, and then I'm transitioning from man to more man.
You want a car that works good? Go buy a brand new car. Fuck it up a bunch and take it to the mechanic. Will be like brand
Exactly.
That is
basically
that
the
is
same
Marco's
thing.
logic. I'm sorry, but that is genuinely Marco's logic. Yeah, I bought this car, it was brand new, but I didn't really like the color, so I decided to fuck up the outside a bunch, and then insurance will charge me a premium to fix the outside actually, and I get the color that I want.
That actually is kind of how I am with Apple Care. I don't use the care on my phone. It's like, I'm just going to fuck it up, and then I'll take it. They'll give me a new one. It'll be like new.
Yeah, it'd be like a brand new phone. It's good. It's good stuff. It's fucking crazy. We live in times where that is viable. Like that is economically viable.
Tim Apple.
I'm trying to think of other stuff that fucking. What was I talking about before? We were talking about toys.
Talking about toys.
Toys, gay sex, bedtime.
We haven't talked about
naptime.
bedtime in a very long time. We haven't.
That's going through our topics.
That's
Yeah.
good. I've been busy sleeping. I've been sleeping on it. That's why.
You've been sleeping on bedtime.
I've been sleeping on bedtime for
I'm
real.
Y'all been sleeping on bedtime for real. Y'all better wake up. It's bedtime. Y'all better. Y'all better wake
Fuck up, samurai. It's bedtime.
Yeah. That's such a stupid phrase. Y'all better wake up on bedtime. I almost said Fred time, which is. Oh Jesus
You know, I
Christ!
did see the Freddie Figglebottom movie years ago. It's really not as bad as you'd think.
What? Oh, the Fred Fredburger, or not Fred? Fred. The Fred movie.
Fred Burger.
Yeah.
What's his name? He's from
Fred
Billy Mandy.
Burger.
Billy Mandy. Yes, Fred Fredburger.
That was
Fred.
one of the best episodes of television ever. Was the first Fred Burger episode. I've watched that at least 20 times.
Yeah, that makes sense. That honestly, it makes sense that you're a Fred Fredburger. It's very theater kid coded. Fred Fredburger is very theater kid centric. And I
Billy
don't
and
know
Mandy
why.
was like the last. Might have been the cartoon that, because I hit that point where you become like a precocious teen. You're like, I'm too old for cartoons. They hit a point in your 20s like,
Never
I'm
hit
too
that.
old to not watch cartoons.
I never hit that. Never once. I didn't watch adult shows because I was like, what the fuck? These are for girls. Live action shows are for girls, dude. I watched Powerpuff Girls because that wasn't for girls. It was for boys because it was animated. You know what I'm saying?
I see. I see.
I didn't watch Howdy Doody or any of the other stuff because it was for girls, because it was live action. Like girls like to watch people do stuff. Men like to watch cartoons. When I say that, when I vocalize that out loud, I realize how psychotic.
You should vocalize a lot of things that you think years ago. Just heard how it sounded when you say them.
Only men watch cartoons. It's crazy.
Only men watch cartoons.
I'm a grown ass
dude,
man.
you know?
I'm watching cartoons, okay?
Watch your
asshole?
fucking cartoons, dude.
The Godfather, that's bitch shit. I'm gonna go watch The Little Mermaid.
Go watch fucking cartoons, dude.
I'm gonna go watch Monsters Inc. like a real fucking man, dude. Yeah, but like that was my mindset was that like live action movies and live action stuff, that's for girls. Only girls like acting.
That's cool.
You should get a therapist just because, like, you could pay off their. Just talking about your, like, gender stuff, you could pay off their.
What do you? This isn't gender.
generation.
Yeah, it's not even gender
Yeah,
coded.
it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
That's not gender
No, it's
stuff.
your perception of gender.
You are literally talking about what men versus what women, what boys versus girls do. That is literally the definition of like gender. Like,
No,
I
this
don't
is
know.
not tied-
I
this
don't
is not
know what
tied
to
in with
tell
gender
you.
Stuff at all. You're out of
It's
your
like
mind.
saying,
The
like,
two of you don't know
I
what you're
think
talking about.
that rap is for whites, and, like, it's not racial. I don't think it ain't racial.
It's because this doesn't come from a place of like, this is just when I was a kid, I was stupid. And the things that I used to think about that were masculine
gender.
coded were like things that were just everything that I enjoyed. Everything that I liked was for boys and everything I didn't like was for girls. And that was just growing up. That was how my brain saw stuff. I was like, mac and cheese, that's for boys. broccoli and onions, that's for girls. You know what I'm saying? Like that's only girls like broccoli and onions. And like I didn't need any confirmation of that for it to be true. I just assumed it to be true. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I liked hamburgers and I liked hamburgers and hot dogs.
I like hamburgers. I like when they get helped.
And I like tooth beef sandwich.
Well, have you seen the meme of Dracula and it's like I've crossed oceans of hamburgers to help you? Have you seen?
No, but I do like all the hamburger helper memes.
Yeah. Shaggy knows about the tooth beef sandwich now.
I do. That was fine, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be some heinous shit." Even
It's not
Marcus
heinous, no.
freaked out. They watched it like, "This is fine."
It's not that I don't like it. I just don't like the humor. And to me, that's the hate.
You just don't find comedy funny.
I just don't like.
I was talking about that.
I just don't think it's very funny.
I was talking about.
I just don't think it's very good. It's not very.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself live on air.
The nerd voices.
I just didn't find it. I just didn't really find it amusing. I didn't really understand why everybody was laughing. I didn't think it was very funny.
I think Charlie Kirk's underwear would be white.
You guys don't take me seriously as queer because I'm bisexual.
I can tell he's mad now because he's like eyebrows are solid straight and he's smiling. That's how I know he's pissed.
What am I supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to, I can't choke any of you. I can't from where I'm sitting, so I just have to deal with this.
You can jerk off about
See,
it.
I'm just trying to give you reasons to come over to the East Coast. You know what I mean? Like,
so I could choke you? Like,
sure, man. At least you'll fucking show up at my house. Damn.
Don't let him choke you. He might like it.
yeah. No. Jesus Christ. Anyways.
Yeah, you need Jesus.
I was talking about this recently about comedy.
What kind of church does your brother go to? Does he go to church? I mean, of course he does. He's a huge piece of shit. So what kind does he go to?
He probably goes to like dude church because regular.
No,
church
he does.
is for girls.
He does like Zoom church.
What?
Where he like dials into it.
Does he do his hair for that?
No, he just hangs out in his living room and like drinks coffee and plays with.
That's cool. So it's basically like he's a modern he's a modern version of televangelism consumer.
It's kind of interesting. He has been going to church, but he's got a very interesting thing going on with it because like they ask for money or donations every single time, and he's just like, "Yeah, fuck this guy." Which like kind of based when I think about it. Like, yeah, he's taking everything else hook, line, and sinker, but the moment that it's like, oh, hey, I need, like, you know, our church only exists because of donors. Like, he's like, yeah, full love.
Cry me a river, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. Like, and so he's not taking a normal approach about this stuff, which is interesting to me. And he also is taking time.
It doesn't surprise me that a member of your family is not taking a normal approach about something.
He's also, like, arguing when the guy says stuff about, like, when he says, like, we gotta keep yourself pure and, like, no gays and all that, like, gotta cut all the gays out of your life. He's like, yeah, whatever, pal. Like, fucking Jesus made people gay. Like, you're gay for denying Jesus.
I think this is the definition of hate watching, man. I think your brother's actually just hate watching, like a televangelist, a televangelical.
But, like, all the other stuff about governance and believing in Donald Trump and all this shit, he's, like, buying a hook, line, and sinker. So, like, there's not a lot of, like, I don't know. Like, everyone in my family, it's very difficult to tell where we are at any given time. Like,
yeah,
where we stand on any issue. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, my mom.
I aspire to.
I can tell where you are right now, though.
In my room?
Yeah.
My mom stands with trans people. She believes trans people. She believes trans rights are human rights, but she thinks gay men and gay people are disgusting. So
that's so funny, man.
But like gay and lesbian, gross. Gay, lesbian, bisexuality, that's all gross. That's all gross to her. But like if a man wants to become a woman or a woman wants to become a man, she's like, no, it's cool.
Your mom's kind of Iranian coded.
Everyone must be straight, even if you have to transition. Like that's kind of what it is. But I think what's like very, I was talking about this and I keep trying to bring this point up. I had this conversation with a friend of mine who was talking about comedy, and he was being kind of like nitpicky
comedic?
about comedy. He was talking about comedy in a way that it was like, he was just, I don't know, the way he was talking about it, he's like, well, I don't like it because it's not elevated, because it's not making.
I don't think this comedy's very elevated.
This isn't even me saying.
I know. I'm using the nerd voice for the other guy.
Yeah, don't, because now you've made me the nerd voice, and now it hurts my feelings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not a nerd. Nerds, girls are nerds. Only
I'm not a nerd.
I'm a dork. There's a difference. I'm a dork.
Big
Dudes
difference.
are dorks. Girls are nerds. Everyone knows this. Everyone.
I'm literally
this
a
is
dork.
normal stuff, right? Just like girls do math and boys read. That was what I learned growing up. That boys read. They read lots of stuff. They love history and reading, and girls love math. Girls love to do math and science and stuff.
Fucking hate math. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've never known a girl that loved it. That is, they made a
Science.
whole
Science
Barbie
is
doll
cool.
that said math is hard, and people got mad at it for being sexist, which it is. But it's
Well,
true.
this is why
Math also is hard.
This is
though.
why as sexist and as much like fucked up like chauvinism and misogyny that I have it internalized that I'm trying to fucking figure out. That's why it's hard for me to break it, because oftentimes I run into something that is misogynist that no one else feels this way about, because no one has ever attributed these ideas to women. Do you get what I'm saying? It's just me. It's
When
just
I was making my character on Arc Raiders, there was no like vaguely Latino-looking dude. Everybody was either Indian or black or Asian or white.
or white.
And there wasn't a single like Latin-looking or indigenous-looking dude. And I was like kind of let down by that, because I was like, the only cool brown guy is the Indian guy or the black guy, and I'm neither of those, so I don't resonate with this game at all.
Yeah. Well, I chose white daddy. That's what I did. That's
You know
what I
why
wanted.
you know why we're not in the apocalypse is because we were outside working the fucking.
Because we're
field,
outside
that's
working
why.
on the machines.
That's why.
Because we're up in the arc.
We're all
We're up in the
outside.
arc working on. Who you think sending all the fucking arcs down, right? Who
Yeah.
can work at that pace? It's just us.
It's because we're sending them down.
Yeah, it's just us. We're sending them shit down. We're busy. We got
We're
shit.
like, fuck these fools.
Fuck these fools. Dude.
Oh man.
But I was saying,
Do you know how many fucking mechanics it takes to make these things?
Hey Chewy, hey, this shit's not. Hey, it's fucked up. The hydraulics are all fucked up, Chewy.
Damn it, fool! They keep taking the batteries. The batteries after they shoot them
The
down.
peachy batteries, fool. We're running out of shit to make batteries, fool.
We gotta find a new way to power these robotic spiders, fool.
Shit.
I didn't get spiders tatted on me just to work on spiders my whole life. I wanted to be somebody.
Every Mexican has a cousin named Chewy that works on cars, and literally every single one of them. And his real name is like Ernesto or something.
No, Chuy is the nickname for Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's all. But I've only know Ernesto's named Chewy. I don't know why. Ernesto's and
Maybe
Gilberto's.
Jesus is like their middle name or their first
Yeah,
name.
maybe that might be closer to why.
My grandma's name was Jesus, which is like, and I've mentioned this before. It's super controversial for.
Wait, your grandma's name
my
was Jesus?
grandma's name is Jesus, and it was like really controversial.
Did they like
to-
expect her to be a boy or something?
to know a woman that is named after Jesus with a man's name? So it was very weird. I don't think they were expecting her to be a boy.
Okay,
but they
'cause I
named
know
her
that's like
Jesus.
kind of a common reason why a lot of girls will get like boys' names.
mean,
Is just
why wouldn't
because
they
they were
just
like
change
expecting
the
a son or
fucking
something.
Well, I was.
Why wouldn't they just change the name?
They expected me to be a girl growing when I was. I would like.
on.
But no, when the doctor sexed me when I was a fucking.
The doctor sexed you?
Doctor sexed
Whoa,
you?
tell me more, dude.
You know, I immediately
Whoa.
regretted saying that. As it left my fucking tongue, I was like, I'm gonna regret this. I was like, I shouldn't say this shit at all. But when I was like still in utero and they were
The
doing
doctor came out like, I'm gonna sex you up.
Anyways, when I was still in utero, the doctor like was looking and was like, I think this is a girl, and so they were gonna name me after my grandmother, which was Marta. And when I finally came, and the doctor's like, "Oh, this dude's got it."
Oh, you came?
Yeah.
You came when the doctor sexed you?
Yeah, of course. Who wouldn't?
Hell yeah, dude.
The doctor was very tender.
Excellent.
Anyways, when I was born, the doctor's like, "Oh, it's a boy," and so they named me Marcos because that was my grandma. Like that's the closest they could think to come from Marta. Which I was like, why wouldn't you go Martin? Why wouldn't you know what I'm saying? Like why just and you went Marcos? That doesn't make any.
I'm imagining
fucking
the
sense.
doctor looking inside your mom, being like, "Yeah, I think I got a big old pussy, dude. That shit's scary." That's definitely a girl. Fat old lips in there. Ew.
Jesus fucking
You're a
Christ,
dickhead.
man.
You're a dickhead. No, it's because my mom went to a shitty, what are they called?
doctor.
OBGYN?
They're called
yeah.
doctors.
Yeah. And then-
My favorite bit to do to Danny, my nephew, is when he's in front of his girlfriend and I start talking about when he was born, because I wasn't there.
yeah.
I'll just start being like, yeah, dude, when you were born, the doctors didn't even know you were a boy. They couldn't find your penis. And when they did, they had to pull it out.
They had to pull it out.
They couldn't find it, dude.
It was tucked up your own ass, dude.
The tiny ass dick, bro. They're like, we see the balls, but where's the dick? He does not like it. He does not like that joke.
Fucking wonder why, man.
Oh no, dude, it's comedy gold. I only say that to him because my brother used to do the same joke to me when I was a kid. Be like in front of my friends, be like, yeah, when you're born, you had a
There's
tiny
a girl.
ass dick.
There's a girl at my job that I work with, and she looks like, you know when you like do the face swap to gender swap.
You
your
work with
face?
girls?
Yeah, you know when
Whoa.
you do the face swap, when you gender swap your face, and it's just like, it's obviously like it's your face,
It
just
makes you look like Charlie Kirk.
You work at a fucking
Yeah.
strip club?
you know, like, and then it's your face. It's exactly your face, but just with long hair, right? There's a girl that I work with.
It's not quite that. Look, I mean, I used the aspication filter back in 2019, and I
in the
looked like
day.
I looked like a hot party slut, and I was kind of down bad for.
for yourself.
Yeah,
But there is a girl that I work with, and she looks like Ruben's brother. Like she looks exact. Every time I talk to her, it's hard to because Ruben's brother has a very like specific way of speaking. He's always like, dude. Oh, like he's animated. He's got like, oh, what are you talking? Like he's doing this all. He's moving his hands and he's moving around. Every time I talk to her, I expect her to do that. I expect her to be like, dude, so it's fucked up. The wafer. It's like, it's hard. It's so fucking hard to talk to her. It's
one
literally
of my
so hard to talk
friends
to her.
has a sister who's really cute, but like depending on the angle, will suddenly start looking like him, and it's really, really uncomfortable.
Oh, I've had relations with that type of friend, and then it made me really think about my friend in a different way. And I was like, hey, listen, you ever play the field? Hey, listen, I'm ready. I've been there. I liked it.
You ever bitching downfield? I'm catching.
Yeah, listen. You change it up, switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
Anyways,
Yeah, it's
time.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It looked like someone that I see only tangentially at work. Like we don't work together. We just see each other. Someone
what
was
does that
like,
word mean?
tangentially is like as a tangent. Like I see them. Very,
Oh,
like,
is it?
Yeah, it's like I see them not often. It's like a very.
Well, just say not often.
Okay, all right, whatever. Fuck you, dude.
Put your
Fuck
fucking
you, bro.
glasses on before you start trying to sound like a scientist, fool.
Oh, my. Anyways,
Fucking, you ain't got a lab coat. I work at a lab. I
I
know
do
you're just
work-
a grunt, bro.
yeah, I have
lab coat's just a tertiary signifier of.
Yeah.
You're ever at work in the lab and you realize that you're just a fucking minion and you're working for Gru?
Yeah, no, I know I am. I'm straight up. I even got the goggles on. I got the
Yeah,
like,
you're in
blah,
there.
blah,
You're like banana mango.
yeah, banana mango. Yeah, exactly that. Anyways,
Oh, kitty.
they were like, I don't know why, but you look like somebody. You look like, and I don't know who you look like, but I see you all the time, and I want to mention, I want to say like, you remind me of somebody, and I don't know who you remind me of, but you look
Did you
like
go
somebody.
Jack Black, Maddie Matheson? You start listing all the people he looked like.
No, I immediately,
Mussolini,
yeah, Hitler.
Jesus.
Teddy Roosevelt, but at
Charlie
the end,
Kirk.
Yeah, Elvis when he's fucking fat and dying and nut
Elvis
busting
when he's
his-
on the
Elvis when he
toilet
was
holding his
really
dick
into
when he got
sandwiches.
found.
Yeah, when Elvis had a real hard sandwich phase. No, I was like Super Mario, and she was like, "That's it," and I was like,
That's it.
that's the one I didn't name.
"Yeah," and then she was just like, "Oh my god," and I was like, "Yeah." She's
That's
like,
the one.
You look exactly like Super Mario. She's like, "Do you get this all the time?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." And then she's just like, "Wow, you should like cosplay as that guy." And I
Did
was
you
like,
say it?
"What? No."
Were you like,
Wow! Mario.
you gotta like look at her dead in the eyes and go like, It's me.
Just busting out the wah, wah, yeah, wahoo, wahoo, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a me.
I used to have a very funny bit where I would say the N-word as Super Mario.
Oh, that is
which
a
I'm not
very
gonna-
funny bit.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna. I'm
When
not
you
gonna
say the N-word, that's a
Yeah, I
great
just
bit,
straight say
dude.
it, but it's soft.
That's
A.
crazy.
It was soft A. It was never. I would never say.
Everybody
hard
was
R.
like, "Whoa, he said it!" And
As Super
they'd
Mario.
laugh. They'd be
Well,
like,
no,
"Oh
'cause-
shit!"
I always wondered what it would sound like. If
One of my
Yeah.
Filipino
You're
coworkers
gonna keep
keeps
wondering.
saying
You're
it
gonna keep wondering.
because like I told him I was like, hey, like I don't really like say the N word around blah blah blah. And for a while he's like, oh, all right, I won't say it around you. But like we've just been getting closer, and now he's just fucking saying it and being like,
Cool.
oh, I mean, oh fuck, I mean, like, just as soon as he says it, he
Dude, you
looks
have to
at me and goes,
understand.
I mean, hold on, I mean, fuck.
The two of you probably could never understand. Ruben probably can understand this more, but the two of you probably couldn't understand this. But out
If you
here
use those
in the
big-ass
Bay,
words, fuck.
in the Bay, if you don't say it, you're the police.
Yeah,
You're a cop.
Homie, I grew up in the Midwest in the early 2000s. Okay, we say it a little different out there.
Yeah, no, you
but-
guys say hard R's, but you guys beat it. It's differently. It means
No, not always. I mean, anyhow.
You're like when I want to say hi to my dick when I'm not creaming on my dick.
Yeah, you know when you're
Well, have you
going to
seen?
the-
Have you seen
when
all the?
when you're feeling spicy.
Yeah, when you feel
Another
spicy.
Midwesterner.
Yeah, yeah.
I get a pass because people are like, how come you don't say it? And I'm like, I'm not from the Bay.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, that's a valid pass. That is valid. You're allowed to not say it if you're not from the. It's hard to explain out here. It's very difficult. I don't say it anymore because I'm not supposed to. But there are times when I have to say it around my friends. Like when
Every Midwesterner that grew up around when I did knows that Chris Rock bit.
yeah, but that's
by
different.
heart.
That was for white people. That is for white people.
I know.
That was
We-
for
we
them.
really took to it.
Yeah, no, we know. We
Like,
know.
something
You guys
to a watermelon. I
You
don't know.
guys want stop it. That's crazy. That's a crazy shit. Stop! Hit him with that.
Where's the water? Jeez, I was trying to make up my fucking metaphors.
Okay.
You just went right to that.
No,
huh?
no, I didn't. You led me there. All right, you led this horse to
Like a horse to
watermelon.
water.
Well, you can't make it drink.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
I led the
He
horse
is-
to water. He just
he
started
is-
slurping it up.
He is
Stop
he is
it.
right. You can't make it drink. He is right about that one.
Jesus Christ. Anyways,
It's
So
an
we're
hour.
Really,
Yeah, it's
I
an
mean,
hour.
it's just-
Let's close it up.
let's read the. Let's,
Yeah,
let's
Marcus
close
is getting pretty racist. Let's.
it. As I
Sure,
want
Marcos
to
is
do.
gonna say it after this, but
Oh my God, I would never.
it's gonna be like, hold on, after the show, I need to talk to you guys. And he's
Yeah,
gonna say it 10
just
times in a row.
drop it the hardest possible way. Let's see.
One of these days, I'll hear him say it and know what it sounds like for the first time.
He's just gonna drop it Mario Judah style.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hearing
He's gonna say it like Luigi busting a nut.
Oh my God! All right, let's see.
I'm so hungry, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry too.
I'm starving. I'm wasting away.
I'm pretty thirsty. I'm gonna look at large-breasted women on Instagram Reels after this.
Nice.
That's great. I'm happy for you.
Okay, shouts out to the following homies: Lee Elliott, the Sam Chortler Limit, Fuzzy Nalgas. I want to make out with Charlie Kirk and Agartha. Andrew Morgado, my shirt is shitty. I don't know about that one. Twatch Snatch Beaver, He Devil in France, Solid as MILF, Scuba Steve's Big Guy, Pants Okay.
Okay,
Pants okay.
SpongeBob,
We didn't
big
even
guy, pants
we didn't
okay.
even get to
Man,
talk about
We didn't even,
we didn't even talk about that once. SpongeBob, Big Guy, Pants Okay. All right, stop it. Brody, Griselda Noises, Cha Cha Slide, Carrie is doing her best. The Chiral Spectre strikes again. Chris Wade,
And
Cody
Carrie's
Hewitt,
best
Chris
is great.
Watson. Carrie's best is the best. A Bag of Sand, Sadish Radish, DJ Hogan, Doug M, Even Smaller Micro Pinhas, Santa's Favorite MILF, Mariko Elke Lolea, Florian
That's you.
Illebauer, CHO Unk Fescuntual. That is a tough one to say. Frank Jav C, Kaiju 4, Fuck Cheech, White Daddy, aka How About You 3D Prism Hoser. How about you get a new name, White Daddy? Brian H, a homie was here. Viskio, Theo, the homie shop steward, wax replica, Grungus plucking a stump
You
fungus.
guys have to
while
change
thoughtless.
your names occasionally to keep us amused.
Yes,
all right?
yeah, that's what
Yeah,
this
this is for your amusement, but also for ours.
Chumbawamba
Yeah, you know?
Bunkford is thub tumpy. Elderberries, the Hat Man, James Gilbreath, Joe Cassidy, World's Largest Margot Peenhus, Jonathan Weber, Midwest Maker, Somewhere Systems, Cat, Kenzie Lay, Kiefer. There's always more. Lesbian Actual, aka Gray Market MILF, Miss Bird, Jade, Quums, Steffi F, Sockram Legnar, God's Creature, Marin, leading journalist of the Marin Report. I love the Marin Report. I will always love the Marin Report. I want to collect all the Marin Reports and
The Mayor Report's good, but they can't really touch on some issues because of their sponsorships. And,
they're not. Listen, you know, there's a little bit of a skew to the Marin Report. You know that there's always going to be kind of a liberal worldview from the Marin Report. They're not based in red pilled like what we do here. Marie Sicaria de Duendes augur $10 more to the Gorilla Chow Fund.
Sicario de Duendes?
Yeah.
What the
yeah. Watch me use these prehensile nipples to pick up pennies off the floor. Nephilim, I hardly know him. That's really, you can't Google the future funk. It's true you can't. Names, name names. Green World, world's largest micro peenhus. Briggy, ain't shit show. Title enjoyer. The shareholders. Plug dividend. Plug dividend.
They're putting Briggy in the machine that makes ain't shit shows.
The for the shareholders. Plug Dimmadome, Billy Egregore, Dino Duke Nukem, hail to the Dino King baby, Raheem, Kami maybe, Alexa, play the boys are back in town, Fred Sharman, Jim Schmungus, Laura, Super Mailboy 64, Ripstone, Super Deformed, Gabriel, the Tarquin, V, Jiren, Stefan Sevignano, All Chunk, No Bunk, Oganassin, Cassio, who by the way sold me Fent, great deals. Yoni 42,
Great deals.
Gray Market Peptides killed my dog, and ending us all as newly is Zoller System. Shouts out to the Zoller System. We love all of you.
So a Sicario is like a merc.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Sicario
Like a
is an
mercenary.
assassin. Yeah,
And then Duendes is dwarves.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like from our favorite movie,
Assassin of
Aggro, right?
dwarves.
Yeah, assassin of dwarves. All right.
I mean, it was Dwarf Assassin, like little guys in.
Subscribe to
Aggro.
Xeno Transmissions. It costs you nothing. You get a nice, fun email twice a week about a fucking crazy story, or not twice a week, twice a month about a crazy story, something fun to read, just a nice little thing to pass on by. The story of Big Ass is out. It's hilarious.
The story
shouts
of
out to
Big
Somewhere.
Ass.
It's
And I'm on
very funny.
I'm on X.com, the Everything app, but you should follow me at Tumblr, revshoggoth.tumblr.com.
I will put a link. I will put a link to Shoggy's Tumblr, which you honestly, if you don't want to be on the internet, like that for real, get on Tumblr. That's the best place on the internet, I think,
It
right
is
now.
like they're funny there. They're
Yeah.
funny. They do bits.
Yeah.
The threading system is a disaster, but they figured out how to make it work for comedy. Tumblr is it still kind of bitchy, whiny, tenderqueer? Yeah, but I mean it's better than Blue Sky.
Better than Blue Sky. It's better than Blue Sky. All right. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test